Did
you see the tears of laughter in Lauren's?
We were all laughing so hard. My gut.
I broke a sweat.
He doesn't do that very often.
Yeah, because he doesn't know what real work is.
I was sweating like I was in the gym. Sandy's in here. The three of us, we're trying to make this commercial after hours, and we spent more time laughing than we did recording.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, God. It was so funny. I mean, it truly was. Why is widescreen playing with his nipples?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why, because you said he could shoot the nipples off a chicken.
At 100 yards.
We're ad-libbing lines on this next commercial, and he goes, I can shoot the nipples off a chicken. What? You can't put that in the next commercial. Well, why not?
Because everybody's dying here laughing.
Oh, God, it was so
Corey was
funny.
on the ground convulsing. It looked like his TENS unit came off
Don't.
again.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever heard anybody use the word shoot the nipples off a chicken.
I've never heard that either.
I don't ever care to hear it again.
I've been around a while.
Yeah.
It happens.
It was...
We had a lot of fun with that, though.
Tabitha Prather says, you all are relationship goals. Ha ha. We got a pretty good team here, Tabby. We do all right. Back to the points, though. I don't know. I'm going to take it as a compliment.
All depends on the interpretation, I guess.
Yep. So, I mean, we've seen some pretty good racing through the first two races.
Yes, we have.
The late model race, we've only had one. Complete insanity. Kronk, we talked about him when we were talking about track championships. We talked about Joey Tanner when we were talking about our predictions. That late model class is so competitive right now. I mean, what we've seen in the week, it's going to be hard to call a champion.
It is.
It would be
Absolutely. I mean, you look at what you've got going on here with Rob Maya, the defending track champion.
Get that out of here.
The defending track champion, sitting in 16th after a race and a half.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. It's a race.
Well, we
and
only
a half.
got really one main, but they did get championship points from the the heats and dashes and last week.
What's Warren
Doc
doing over here?
Warren has got something going on his phone. People are sending him messages. He's losing it.
Somebody sent me a text of
Zol. Oh, my Atlanta.
This is nuts. We've lost total control of this deal.
Oh my!
He's your uncle.
So it wasn't a left rear tire. It was a left rear axle that took out Colin Weinberger. That's what I remember seeing that now.
Okay.
Yeah. Total chaos. Flooded with messages here, trying to keep up with what's going on. And racing this weekend isn't looking like it's going to work in our favor again.
It doesn't
guys.
look like it's going to happen. I was just outside, and there's very little blue sky left. The rain is coming.
That's Oregon for you this time of year. We
yeah.
we had a great, beautiful weather out there. I had the windows down, the music up, cruising into work. Dogs are rocking out with me. Get here. And I'm hearing, rain's coming. I'm like, what? I knew there was a chance of rain this weekend, but tonight, it's coming.
Right. Yeah, and I'm sitting here.
And it's a high percentage, so it sounds like there's going to be some rain that's going to be significant. And I'm hoping for the best, like everybody.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any room for optimism this weekend.
When you see 80, 80, and 90, that's not good.
Chance of rain.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here looking at it and just thinking to myself, it ain't happening. I want it to happen. I want to go racing. That's what we're here for. That's why we're
already it's been a short season.
Absolutely. We've got a main and a half, a main and half a night in already. I mean, I want to get back out there. I want to go,
Well, I think everybody does.
Feel that thunder from when the late models fire off.
No kidding.
But, I mean, unfortunately.
It's not just the late models. It's all of it. I want to see all of it. So that being said, we're talking about weather, not looking good for Sunset, not looking good for Willamette, not looking good for Cottage Grove. Southern Oregon Speedway may get it in down there. I mean, they're typically a little better than us weather-wise, but there's no guarantee either. It is Oregon. It is
Oregon.
spring. Have you guys heard about the Larry Damitz Memorial coming up this weekend?
I have.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
There might be a couple guys from up here going down.
Well, it sounds like there is. We know one guy going for sure. Another guy is either going to go watch or he's talking about taking his car down.
Now, so everybody knows what we're talking about. We're talking about Antioch Speedway.
Antioch Speedway, Larry Damitz Memorial. Okay, $3,000 to win this race. $300 to start. We spent some time on the phone with these guys.
Right.
And we're going to talk a little bit more to them on the air here shortly. But we do know that Joey Tanner is going down.
Yep.
Okay, he saw that. He saw that. He said he looked at the weather. He says, "Hey, wait a second here. Chances are we're not going to race this week." And Joey's made a commitment to the Willamette Speedway Track Championship, and we know that he had something on his bucket list. He's going to make a serious effort for it this year.
Right.
And when you see that kind of that caliber of a driver look at the weather that far ahead and say, "I don't know." He said, well, regardless, he's heading out. Doesn't matter what track isn't racing late models. He's heading south.
Willamette doesn't have late models this week.
No,
is that right?
but Grove did. I believe
but
Grove did.
he's committed to Willamette for the championship, like you're saying. So, so no late models at Willamette. Antioch running for $3,000 purse. Hell
He says he's going to roll the dice and gamble.
It's $3,000 to start, but look at the starting.
$300 to start.
$300 to start.
Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, even if it is a 9-hour tow, you're getting something. But I mean, if you go down there, well, here's the thing.
Look at how consistent, how good Joey Tanner's been this year. Mm-hmm. He was doing great on that rain shortened night. Not so good of luck, but
so good of luck with the pill draw.
Who had any luck this last weekend at Willamette Speedway in late models?
A few.
Look at what he did down at Grove. He absolutely walked away with it.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, why not go down there? Take your 525 down there, Joey, and show them what Oregon's all about.
Heck yeah.
Well, that'd be a good representative.
Well, we kind of talked about that here too. Those guys don't take too kindly to Oregon drivers down there, but hey, it is what it is, and you can't be blatant about stuff. So, I think he stands a great chance to win that.
Absolutely.
Well, and honestly, I think he's got a very good chance to win it.
Yeah.
But you got to remember he's heading south, and you're going to the House of Hogue.
Hey, House of Hogue is always tough for anybody to come into.
I don't care what racetrack you're at in California.
That's right.
When Bobby Hogue shows up, Bakersfield,
he smashed
Antioch, Santa Maria,
Bakersfield.
Oh man, he's the master.
Yep.
They're actually talking about renaming the Budweiser Nationals to the Bobby Hogue Nationals. He's won it so many times.
I think that guy can feel the whole rock band out of how many guitars he's won.
Yeah. Well, we watched him win 4 of them 2 years ago.
That's right.
Swept both nights in the modifieds and both nights in the late model and just dominated. I mean, he's a real talent. Now you're going down there taking a shot against him at a track that he's
very familiar with.
Very familiar with. That's a little easier said than done.
Now, is that his home track?
I don't know if it's his home track.
Where's he out of?
We'll do a little research on that. I don't know if that's his home track. I know he's he's a multi-champion there. I mean, he's we got a caller coming in right now talking about the Larry Damitz Memorial down at Antioch. Joey Tanner calling in. Joey, are you there?
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. Got done washing my car.
Nice. So you're ready to rock and roll.
I'm close.
Yeah?
Close.
What do you need to do yet?
Just got to go through it real quick. I just changed the rack on it last night. Yeah, I broke a rack this weekend.
That's right.
That's what it was. We were trying to remember what took you out, and that was unfortunate. Now that goes back to was it just the rough track conditions, or what caused that situation?
What's that?
What was the cause of the rack going out? Can you talk a little tighter into your phone, bud?
I can't hear you guys very well.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I need you to talk.
It's kind of blurry.
Must be Joel's new
whatever
computer.
Joel's doing.
Yeah,
Joel's
blame
got
it on the
something
widescreen.
Here, hold on a second.
Okay, I got you now.
Okay, good. Perfect.
Really?
Yeah.
So, the rack. You broke a rack. What was the root cause of that?
Well, the first lap when Frick spun out, going to avoid it, made contact with Dybel, and it just must have knocked it loose. And then I think it broke on lap 3 because the steering was real chattery. But I think a lot of it was the hitting of another car, but the track surface certainly didn't help it.
Right.
Yeah, and that's the thing we were talking about earlier on the show. It's just the track and Mother Nature have not been very good to you guys this year in the late models or any of the classes. It's been a little rough, but the decision to go down to the Damitz Memorial in Antioch, obviously you looked at the weather. You there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, how easy of a decision was that to make?
It wasn't really that easy. I saw the purse and I saw the payout, on Sunday. And, it's been a while, so I haven't been there since I was 15. I only went there one time with the PCDLM. And, we don't have a race, and the weather's looking pretty crappy this weekend. So, I want to go race. We haven't raced that much this year so far because of the rain. And it's a good payout race. And it's not as far as Bakersfield and Santa Maria, so it was a pretty easy decision to make if I could just, get the car ready to go.
Well, it sounds like you're going to be loading up and rolling out. What night are you rolling out, Thursday or Friday?
I'm going to roll out Friday after work. Still got to do some little bit of tweaks here and there on it tonight and tomorrow night, load it up tomorrow night, and going to head down the road and see how it goes.
You won the dash. You won the dash Saturday night at Willamette Speedway. That X Factor with that 525, that is a great combination. That car is bad fast, buddy.
Yeah, no, it's good. That's one of the other things that's making the decisions a little bit easier for me to travel is my motor. It's just a lot more dependable than what I've had in the past with the big motor breaking a lot. So it's kind of hard to make decisions to go out of town not knowing if stuff's going to stay together. But, no, the car's good. It was a shame we didn't get to race the main or finish the main because we set fast time on the heat and dash, and the car was pretty good. And yeah, it's been a testament. This car's been good since I've had it. It's just a matter of me not screwing it up.
Yeah, you're heading down to this race at Antioch. I mean, like you said, $3,000 to win. That's going to draw some talent. Obviously, California's best will be down there. Did you do any research on this race and what kind of hornet's nest you're getting yourself into?
Yeah, I mean, I try to look up some videos of what it's been like the last 2 years. I talked to Paul Guglielmani, we've raced with. He's come down to Willamette a couple times, and I raced with in California. He's actually the one putting the money up for this deal because Larry Damitz was one of his good buddies. And I've talked to a couple people that are going. I try to get some people from here to go, and it's kind of tough that not a lot of drivers like to travel, and it's kind of an odd weekend to do it. But no, I've done a little bit of research, the best I can of that at that rate. But I'm just going to kind of go down there and wing it. To be honest with you, I really don't know what to expect. Just going to go down there, guns a-blazing.
Heck yeah.
Well, you better bring some big guns, buddy, because California will be there, and you know how they run. Those guys there's no mercy on their dirt tracks.
Oh, yeah, I'm putting some extra supports on my doors and quarters right now, actually.
Good call.
Hey, Joey, just take the bolts and the rivets that you would normally take for your angle iron and put them on
that?
When you put your angle iron on, put the rivet head on the inside so it doesn't rub your tire.
Well, I'm putting some more bolts in it. Let's put it that way. There's going to be more bolts and rivets.
Well, then put the bolt heads on the inside because you don't want the threads cutting your tire down.
Right. No, I got you there, yeah. I'm definitely taking every little piece of procedure I can. I know it's going to be a little bit of a rough run. It's kind of inevitable to say it's not. It's a small, tight track. But, you have a chance of tearing your car up anywhere you go. And
yeah, that's right.
The way I look at it,
the size of the track doesn't matter.
It doesn't. I mean, look at here at Lebanon this weekend. A lot of cars got tore up. It can happen any weekend.
Any weekend, anywhere.
Absolutely.
And that's cool. You're stepping up and no racing here. Why not go to Antioch? I'm like envious.
Well, Warren might be going.
It sucks that we just can't. It's one of those deals. You got big races in Oregon, you got big races in California, and you only get a slim pickings of a few from California when we have a big race here. And you have a very limited handful of drivers from here that go there when there's big race. And right now, it's just to the point where you need to. Late model racing's not in the best state right now as it's been over the years. And the only way to help that or try to make it, better is to have young guns or hot shoes go out and run and make a show and do the best they can
Heck
and
yeah.
support the races that need support and that show these promoters that, you know, putting on a big show like that will draw cars. It will draw a crowd.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that being said, what you just said, okay, you're traveling down to Antioch into